David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the invincible armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. almost touched the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but those juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here. Where's the attack coming from? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
There's no the online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Prioritize anti-air combat.
Contact Russian! Multiple friendlies!
Man it down. Nicely done.
Strider 1, missile away. Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
Target is down.
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the Bond and the rest of the conservatives any footing.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay.
Fighting some helicopters isn't as easy as you might think.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
There aren't that many. In here, please. Take them down.
Punch 2. How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? We probably need to multiply that by 2. That's fine by me. Get your pal.
Strider 1, missile away.
Reports back to your brain.
Take out the ones huddled together.
Vehicle eliminated.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Suggests an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
From up here, you know. Yes, sir. Sir, our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway.
This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Check my report if it weren't.
We gotta shoot at him to shut up.
Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base Shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Use the 30mm on incoming enemy aircraft.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
For this size fleet, we're headed to Farbanti. OCO would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count and Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. Target confirmed down. There's still some left. Samuel Prynn gone. Rouge's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Lucia has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
We lost contact with the 2nd platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. They're at 310, altitude 2,000.
Destroyers are ready. We'll fight time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. Evading. How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Control. Returning to base. You always have aircraft bombs. 3 strikes is around it. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron. EO Squadron. Clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Routing on us time. Don't waste it.
Ships. Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. We came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. Now you said this is going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. The entire port? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Mortar drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. Number 2, stay with me. Roger that.
Sorry, guys. No fights is our chance. Defending for Monty is our job.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Enemy has a lock on you. Maintain course to return for resupply.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
together.
Evading!
Damn it! Where are reinforcements? We need all the reinforcements.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. We're soaking this.
Attack missed.
Locked on bandit.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Evading missile!
Go back to resupply. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. Currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Strata 1, missile launched. Bandit down.
This must be that three strikes guy eroding punch I'm talking about.
5 minutes remaining.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strata 1, Fox 2.
Target destroyed. Apostle has a lock.
Target is in range of guns.
Imagine.
Railgun shell lost its target.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Apostle has a lock.
You're mine.
Strata 1, missile away.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, this vessel Colossus won't be much of a threat.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Miss, target still active.
There's still some cramp in the sky.
Missile away. Target shot down.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Locked on bandit.
On my target's tail.
3 minutes remaining. Strata 1, Fox 2. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Missile away.
Locked on bandit.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Bring me down. Attack missed. Break. Do it.
An enemy is behind you.
Missile away. Strata 1, target acquired. Missile hit. Strata 1, bandit destroyed. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Projectile exploded. It's gone. 2 2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Missile away. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Three strikes is doing harm.
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Battery, this is Courtman. Second tags are ready and waiting. Down 2. Your lives each. Also,
Target is down.
we're going around with the military. 3 strikes in the sky is the sign of the
Fox 2.
3 strikes. Survived. Imagine you're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It's for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I choose. PC command duty officer.
Target has been destroyed.
Vehicle eliminated. Target acquired.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza, missile, behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on OCN channels.
Nicely done. Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry? You don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
I know.
Target hit.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You psycho.
I'll kill you.
Missile launched.
You'll pay for this 3 strikes.
He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
How dare you?
Way to go, Trigger.
Target acquired.
She was my one and only.
Enemy has a lock on you.
What makes you a hero?
seconds to contact.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
I can tell. I know you're with me. You're dead.
Locked on!
Struggle 1, missile launched.
Here we go, Scream. We do this together. Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the wall.
Fusion, no! Stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my colon.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. They resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still on the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.